Cool. Well, welcome everyone to our Infosession. It's really sad that we can't see you guys all in person. Um, and like even with this Zoom screen sharing, I can only see like 5 people. So that's too bad. We're gonna try to make this whole recruitment experience as pleasant as it can be for you guys. We have a lot of things going on this week. Please take advantage of them and get to know us. We're all available and excited to meet you all. So yeah, welcome. So yeah, for our agenda for this hour, maybe not like 45 minutes, go over who we are, what we do, our teams, our exec board, our PMs, and we'll be going through like all the things that you can apply for under DSS. We have You can be part of our committee membership, you can be part of our general membership, and you can also be a student under our decal. And we'll be also going through, as committee members, what we'd be offering you throughout the semester and how you can help us out too, and how, just how the DSS family works and what we do throughout the semester, and also how we're going to adjust for the remote semester. And finally, we'll have kind of a recruitment timeline, just all the other things that we're going to be doing throughout this week and next week. And then we will be actually opening our Discord. I think our Discord has already been open for about, a couple of days. And so we're going to be moving our networking session, post-info session, over there, just because it's easier for you guys to all hop in and out, and we don't have to like reassign you to breakout rooms or make every single person in this call a co-host, because that'd be just a mess. So we will be moving to the Discord. Someone will post a link over there, and we'll also go over how that networking session will work out at the end of this presentation. So yeah. Cool. So Data Science Society at Berkeley, we're the first student-run data science organization on campus. We were founded in early 2016 by a couple of members who were helping out with the Division of Data Sciences and trying to make data science a official major at this school. We're fostering a data science community through different committees and programs, mainly our educational opportunities and consulting and pro bono projects. And additionally, we try to host as many external and internal events throughout campus and for our own members. Yeah, so, and again, where we started, we launched, 2 years before there was any news publicly about this data science BA program. We already partnered with the several data science Berkeley-sponsored orgs, and we started, developing course content for classes that you know today as like Data 100, Data 8, and Data X. You can see us working with Professor Gonzalez, the creator of Data 100, and I think our first ever info session was actually hosted by John De Niro. So pretty cool. Also, we try to host large-scale external events semesterly and annually. We've done Berkeley data science panels and forums. We filled all of Wheeler, which is really cool. And we did a datathon, the first ever datathon on campus last year as well. Yeah, so where we are now, we do a host of programs. We're a pretty big club, but we try to make sure that you have the opportunities to meet everyone in this club, including if it's a remote semester. It's definitely a hard problem to tackle, but that's definitely our #1 priority. And yeah, for our committee members, we have a member development program where weekly we have all of our committee members back, and we invite speakers and panelists, and also do internal events such as like an apply-a-thon where everyone just applies to jobs together, and we have alumni panels, all sorts of things. So yeah. And finally, where we go, our alumni base is only starting to expand because we did start in 2016. And so people who graduated, maybe they started graduating 2 years back, a year back, but now we're pretty much having people come through as like freshmen and go all the way to seniors and graduate. So that's a really, really exciting time for us because as a big club, we just get tons and tons of alumni exiting, going to super cool companies, and wanting to reach back out to us and work with us. So, yeah.
All right, and without any further ado, let's start introducing you guys to all the members of our team. So as I'm sure you guys can see in the Zoom chat, or through the videos actually, everyone who is a current member of the club or a part of exec has a special background, and our names at the very beginning have a little bracket specifying kind of what committee we're in. So yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, we'll start off with our exec team first. So we'll just have everyone give like a really quick introduction. Some of our exec team isn't here, but you'll have the chance to meet them in our Discord, coffee chats, or at other events throughout the week.
Yeah, I realized I never introduced myself before doing that whole spiel. So I'm Andy. I'm the current president of DSS. I'm a junior, but I'll actually be taking a gap semester and won't be going to school. I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And right now I'm doing a part-time data science internship for a startup called Minmo.
Hey everyone, my name is Eric. I'm the current IVP for this semester. I'm a fourth year studying EECS and business. And yeah, some previous places I've been at were Amazon, Uber, and Citadel. So feel free to ask me about any of those.
Yeah, and our EVP Varun Murthy is not here today, but again, you'll have a chance to meet him later in the week.
Hi everyone, I'm Stephanie. I'm one of the 3 co-directors of ACADEV. I'm a fourth year studying data science, and I'm currently a research intern at UC Berkeley MCB.
Hi, I'm Aliana. I'm one of Stephanie's co-directors of ACADEV, and I'm also a fourth year data science major, and I'm currently the modules deployment coordinator at the Berkeley Division of Data Science.
Hi, I'm Roshan. I'm the third and final co-director of ACADEV. I'm also a fourth year studying computer science and biochem, and I'm going to be starting medical school in the fall. So if you have any questions about medicine, hit me up.
And hi guys, my name is Samir. I'm the director of consulting, and I'm a senior studying computer science. And I've done a couple internships at Microsoft, Adobe, and Visa. So feel free to reach out if you're interested.
Yeah, and our VP of Finance and Director of the Social Good Committee, Charlie, again, he's not here, but you'll meet him later this week.
Hi, my name's Uma. I am one of the co-directors of the decal we host every semester. I study data science and economics, and I currently do research at the Berkeley Department of Economics. So if you have any research questions, you could always ask me.
Gayatri's not here, but I'm Kate, and I'm another one of the decal directors, and I'm a senior, woot, and studying molecular cell biology, emphasis in biochem, and data science. And I work at Lawrence Berkeley National Lab, and I also do research within the molecular cell biology department at Berkeley. So yeah, if you have research questions, I am qualified to answer them.
So yeah, my name is Varun. I'm the VP of Marketing this sem. I'm a junior studying data science and economics. This fall, I'll be interning with a startup and working at the Berkeley CDSS. Our next 2 VPs, the last members of our exec, Kanu is our VP of Culture. He's a sophomore, super lit. You guys will meet him later. And then Arjun, who is our VP of Technology, who's a master student. And again, you guys will meet him later this week.
And hi again, everybody. So yeah, as a director of consulting, just wanted to also introduce some of the project managers that are going to be managing the consulting projects for this semester.
All right, hey everyone. So Rick is not here. My name is Kevin, and I'm a fourth year data science student, and I'll be another project manager. Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Alina Trin. I'm a second year student majoring in EECS, and I'll be another project manager. And I had an internship at Salesforce, so hit me if you're interested in that company.
Hey everybody, my name is Pranav. I'm a fourth year actually, the slide's incorrect. I'm an EECS major and just recently finished an internship at AWS. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Hi, my name is Grace. I'm another project manager. I'm a third year studying data science and business, and this summer I interned at Oracle as a product manager.
And Andy and Young are also not here at this meeting, but they'll be here in the future. Oh, actually, sorry, Young is here. My bad.
Yeah, sorry. My name is Young Lee. I'm a fourth year. I study data science and applied math, and I interned at Mindframe Technology last summer.
Yeah, Andy will be here at later events in the week.
Hi everyone, I'm Pooja, one of the project managers. I'm a fourth year studying data science and econ. Over the summer, I was a data science intern at a security company called Akamai Technologies.
Hey everyone, my name is Avik. I'm a fourth year as well, a computer science and economics major, and I've been a machine learning intern at this startup called CloudNox for a year and a half now.
Hey, I'm Adi, or Adi Raj. I study statistics and data science, and last summer I interned at a digital solutions company called UST Global.
Cool. So thank you everyone for all the introductions. You'll be able to meet us after this info session on our Discord. And yeah, we'll just talk about our focus, what we mainly strive to do well in this club. So yeah, Samir, if you could go to the next slide. Nice. All right. So our main three pillars are education, enterprise, and member development. And throughout all of these, we try to be as community driven as possible. So with education, we run workshops semesterly, and it's going to be a little more difficult this semester with everything going remote. You don't want to be a glorified YouTube channel, but we're trying to work with other clubs and organizations on and off campus to have a more dedicated audience to the workshops that we're hosting. We also run a general membership program, and I'll have applications open for that. And we teach a decal, and with the decal, it's its 7th semester running, which is pretty impressive. It's changed throughout time, but the essence of it being that data science is for everyone has always been there. For enterprise, this is our 5th semester doing consulting and analytics projects. We work with companies typically locally so that we could do in-person deliverables, sometimes nationwide, sometimes globally, and sometimes we do research projects within that division as well. And we also offer sponsorship packages to other companies and host events for them. Finally, member development. We make sure all of our members have the resources so that they can thrive post-grad and also during school. So we have weekly meetings for that and offer a bunch of other perks in addition to that. So yeah. And our 3 committees are the academic development, consulting, and decal. If you have questions about the social good committee will be internal for now because it's its first semester in running. But yeah, we'll be going over all of these committees and what you'd be doing under them.
So kicking off with the General Member Program, in our GM program, GMs will develop technical and professional skills in data science, and no previous data science experience is required. We're looking for team players with a passion for data science and learning and ability to commit to the whole semester. GMs and their teams will receive mentorship and guidance from academic development committee members, and we have weekly meetings Mondays 8 to 9:30 p.m. PST. But of course, since time zones may not allow, we're being really flexible with this. And there will also be virtual team bonding, both within and between GM teams. And at the end of the semester, all GM teams get to present at the Data Science Research Symposium, which is a great networking opportunity. And some example projects from previous GM programs are up on our website if you're curious.
Cool. So like like Stephanie said, we have the GM program, and the goal of the academic development committee's part in the GM program is to really guide and teach the Berkeley students and work collaboratively and develop projects. What we're really looking for here is someone who works well in teams and has experience with data science or teaching, and someone who can meet like these responsibilities listed here, notably just making our meetings and being available for their teams. This semester, we're trying to take advantage of the online format to use collaborative data science techniques and tools like DeepNote. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'll hand it off to Aliana to talk about workshops and datathons.
Another really exciting feature that ACADEV runs are our workshops. So they go to the greater campus community, and the upcoming workshops for this semester in conjunction with the Haas School of Business are Tableau, SQL, and an intro to data science. And we are also planning a datathon for this semester because we want to try something new for the online platform, and as well as just reaching out to our campus community and seeing the needs that we can meet there.
So moving on to our next committee, we host a decal, and the decal is called, so fittingly, Essential Tools for Data Science. And our goal is to provide a course for people of all backgrounds to engage with the world of data science. So we're looking for curious students who are genuinely excited to just dive into data science. And just to clarify, this is really open to anyone. So whether or not you're interested in data science, you want to know more, or if you're already familiar and want to pick up some skills in a low-stress, productive environment, you should take the course. And for some of you who may be new to Berkeley, decal is a course that isn't necessarily one of the core courses that you're taking. It is a course run by students, created by students, executed by students, and you can take it for units, pass, no pass. This semester, the decal is 2 units, and on average, about 70% or 70 students take it. The logistics for this semester will be asynchronous lectures with occasional live speaker panels and other online mediums to maintain student engagement throughout the semester. But with all that good stuff being said, this course cannot exist without people who are there to help teach it, which brings us to our next slide.
So we'd love for some of you to help us teach the decal. So we are looking for some teaching assistants who have students that are have foundational data science skills and are passionate teachers. And we're just looking for someone to help us upload our fun videos to our YouTube channel. So aspiring YouTubers, welcome. You'll be responsible, in addition to creating lectures, creating course content, which may include Jupyter notebooks, labs, assignments, or projects, and conducting weekly office hours to help our students out.
Okay, so now moving on to the consulting committee. So our goal is to provide members with real-world data science experience that you can't get just by learning data science through a classroom such as Data 8 or Data 100. And it's really about making an impact on these large corporations and startups. And so what we're looking for are people who are comfortable with data analysis, so they're able to take all these numbers and create some qualitative story from it. We want them to have an interest in building AI/machine learning models, so be familiar with the different kinds of models, logistic and regression, as well as strong collaborative skills. So all the consulting teams, you're working with other people. You'll usually have 2 project managers and then 5 or 6 other people on your team. So it's important that you're able to work with them and you have a passion and willingness to commit 10 hours per week and be able to present to clients through final presentations. So some examples of past projects, we have built models to detect customer churn and improve retention, improve internal employee reward systems, create gig economy training tools via ASR and NLP. We've also reduced the cost of cloud computing operations and finally evaluate risk along driving routes. So these are just a few of our past projects and they kind of cover a wide range of topics. So you're definitely sure to find a topic that you have some interest in.
So in addition to completing these industry projects for our clients, we also offer a variety of external events. So we work with a lot of diverse companies. As you can see on the screen, we threw up their logos there for you to see. The goal of these events is to provide our members with insight into what data science looks like in real life, whether in industry or in academia, and also to help show you guys what are the different campus resources and organizations and companies that you might be interested in and can help you, further your data science career. So some examples of these events that we've had in the past include resume reviews with a data scientist, tech talks from different companies where you can learn about how they're utilizing data science and machine learning in their day-to-day, and also get to chat with an engineer. And also various different types of panels, like alumni panels, or just panels from, for example, like one spotlight company. So it's just a lot of different external programs that we hope can show you what you do and how what you do in DSS can apply to the real world, and also hopefully enhance your experience in the club, especially during this virtual semester.
Cool, yeah. So now we're gonna be moving on to membership perks. Next slide. Yeah, so one of the main things about DSS that we definitely focus on is professional development. And this sort of answers the question of how are we gonna bridge the gap between being a student and a working professional. And so this is a combination of both workshops, interview prep sessions, as well as a mix of socials as well. And here's sort of a tentative schedule that we are having for our first 6 weeks of membership development. As you can see, a lot of people are currently sort of in that recruitment phase, and so we do host a lot of recruitment workshops. We're actually gonna have a personal website design workshop this semester. And then we're also gonna have a mix of like behavioral interview prep, technical interview prep, and in between sort of all these member development activities, we like to throw in a couple of socials. And obviously given the current semester, these will likely be online as well. And yeah, next slide. Additionally, we have a lot of internal opportunities in the past. And so as a committee member, one of the main things we have is a lot of networking and job opportunities. So this can include company tech talks, as you can see from the picture on the right. This was when we went to PayPal and we got a tour of the office and everything. Additionally, through our consulting projects, we also have strong relationships with other companies. Another thing that we have is access to sort of our alumni database plus referrals. So as you'll see in a minute, a lot of our alumni go on to work at extremely good and top companies in the Bay Area. And so they're always open to answering any questions from DSS members. Company tours is something we've had in the past, but we're likely probably not going to have this semester, but definitely going to be offered in future semesters once the situation's a little bit better. And lastly, we also have a strong mentorship program. So senior advisors and our alumni will, you can reach out to them anytime for either like a coffee chat or for like an interview prep session or just about anything to look over like resumes and even like coursework and stuff. Next slide. Yeah, so this is sort of a subset of our senior advisors. So these people once held like extremely leadership positions in DSS. And so as you can see, they've all gone on to do extremely great things at various companies throughout the Bay Area. And yeah, they're just very open for coffee chats, mentorship sessions, office hours, workshops. And they're really just there for you as a member to grow yourself professionally. So as a community member of DSS, you always have access to them. Next slide.
So for culture, DSS is a great balance of work and play. We have a lovely big little system, including a fun competition that gets pretty heated every semester and super dope prizes. And our FAMs are super tight-knit and most cross committees and years. So this is definitely a fabulous way to get involved within DSS.
We work really hard on our socials. Canoe, who couldn't be here today, is also planning a lot of really exciting ways to stay connected with each other, especially online. So we'll definitely be looking out for that this semester.
Okay, yeah, and then regarding like membership responsibilities, so as a DSS committee member, one of the main things we definitely look at is attendance. And so how this sort of works, I guess, internally at a high level is that we sort of use a point system. And so for special occasions, to some of our more coveted events, such as like company tours and even like future leadership applications. A lot of this helps us give priority to members who have been attending a majority of the events that we have. But attendance is also just a good way just to like keep people accountable and encourage people just to show up to as many activities as possible. Because a lot of activities wouldn't be the same, like not like if a majority of members didn't come. Second, as a member on one of the 3 committees, one of the main things you're going to be responsible for is your weekly meeting. So depending on sort of what committee you're on, you would definitely be expected to attend at least a 2-hour weekly meeting with your team to sort of discuss progress made the previous week and tasks for like the current week. And another thing is that we expect a high Slack Messenger response rate. So basically 24 hours is sort of the maximum that we're looking at. Ideally, you want to respond sort of much quicker than that if possible. In this semester, we're actually also considering moving some of our stuff to Discord as well. And because of the online semester, and Discord is often a much more sort of casual way of just connecting with other members and hopping in and out of like voice channels to just like talk with other people. And lastly, another main perk of our committee membership is just a lot of like free stuff that you will be getting, such as like DSS gear, stickers, socials, and etc.
And now we'll get a little bit more into the recruitment process and timeline. So we wanted to just go over some upcoming events for this week. So one really important one to me is the case workshop. And this is if you're interested specifically in the consulting committee. What we'll do there is we're going to be practicing a mock case that's based on a case that we've given in the past for the first round of technical interviews. And we'll also give you the chance to chat with any project managers. And that will be on Wednesday, September 2nd, from 8 to 9 p.m. Attire, there's no attire requirements, so you can disregard that. Oh, sorry. And then the next event will be the Meet the Society event, which will be on Thursday. And that will give you the chance to really talk to any members more in depth about any topic that you're more interested in talking with them about. And that will be on Thursday, September 3rd from 7:30 to 9. And again, it'll be on Zoom. And yeah, attire is again, just campus casual. And if you'd like to stay connected, here are some useful links. Like we were mentioning earlier, we have a Discord, which we're using right now for virtual tabling. So feel free to hop on if you'd like to talk to some more DSS members and get some more information. And then we are also having coffee chats that you can sign up for. So you can use these links to talk with us or sign up for coffee chats. And I'll just stay on this page for a couple more seconds so you guys can screenshot that. Okay. Oh, okay.
All right, perfect. Yeah. So in addition to the case workshop, we have like a lot of other like events coming in the week, you know, just to get to know people from our club that haven't showed up today, or just, you know, we are talking the whole time. We also want to hear from you. So it's really cool. So September 1st, tomorrow, we're going to have like a STEM-palooza Q&A. So make sure to come out and like chat with us. As Samir mentioned earlier, there's going to be a case workshop. Personally, I find it really helpful because it really prepares if you're planning on applying to consulting. I think it's definitely helpful to walk through like a case workshop, and it's like very informal, you know, so it's really relaxed setting. We walk you through it, so it's pretty cool. Other events include the DS Nexus event and Meet the Society. And then I will go a little more in depth about what happens after you apply for a committee in the next slides. But yeah, I will give you like 10 seconds or something, take a screenshot of this. And as I think Andy said in the chat as well, these events can be found on our website, on our Facebook, and these slides will be posted afterwards too. So a lot of places where you can find this information. All right, yeah, let's move on to the next slide. Yeah, so I'll go in a little bit more in depth about the committee application and how that works, like a little more about the details. So the application itself is going to be on September 4th. It's going to be due September 4th at 6 p.m. strictly. So no late submissions will be accepted. And, for this application, you'll be allowed to sign up for 2 different committees, right? So we have, you can either sign up for consulting as your first preference and then maybe decal. And then what's going to happen afterwards, we're going to invite you, like if you're invited for the second round, we'll invite you for a consulting interview, which is going to be Saturday or Sunday if you apply for consulting, if you apply to be on consulting. And simultaneously, also academic development and decal interviews will be during that weekend as well. So make sure to block off like a time frame of around 30 minutes where you'll be able to use interviews. If we decide to continue after those interviews, we will be doing a coffee chat with you, or like 2 coffee chat, or like, yeah, 1 coffee chat, I think. Like a 15-minute chat, and just to get to know you in a more informal setting, so you get like the technical aspect, where we also get to know you as a person. And then the decisions will be released September 9th. Yeah. And then, for people who are not as ready yet, or who we think might be a better fit, or are just solely interested in general membership, Samir, if you can go to the next slide, you can also apply to general membership application, which is also, it's just going to be September 9th. Application review will be happening on September 11th, and the decisions will come in no later than 11 p.m. And something really important to note is that, you can both apply to the committees as well as general member to maximize your chance of getting into our club, because we really want to have you. Yeah. And some important links here, right? So as I said, committee applications are due Friday, September 4th. Make sure to apply through this link here. The form will be there. And then decal, student, and general member app are going to be due September 9th. Yeah. All right. And this is another summary. We'll stop here for like 10 seconds. Make sure to, take a screenshot, right? So we're gonna have coffee chats. Discord is open 24/7, and you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, dssberkeley.com. All our resources are posted there. I know it can be a little overwhelming, but you can read everything back there.
All right, so now that we know the timeline and now you know a little bit more about our club, we can start getting into the application process. So again, as Kevin said, if you kind of missed out on those links from the previous slide, just go check out our Facebook or our website, and all the information you need will be there. So yeah, so speaking of our website, if you go to our website at dssberkeley.com, this is our landing page. You can either click the apply in the center of the screen or in the top right. Or you can just directly do dssberkeley.com/apply. All 3 things will take you to the same location, which is our application. Right, so this is what that page should look like. If you guys want to go ahead and check it right now, this is what it will appear. And yeah, so there will basically be a form. And this is our one centralized application form for the committee member, general member, and decal student application. The only thing to keep in mind is that the decal and general membership deadline is on a different date, but otherwise all applications should be going through this form. Yeah, next slide, please. Right, so keeping up with the rest of our recruitment timeline, if you go to dssberkeley.com/events, you can find a lot more information about our clubs, our members, our exec teams, all sorts of workshops and events that we hold. You can even add our own, our calendar, and so that way it'll automatically be on your Google Calendar, and you'll get notifications for events that we're hosting, including recruitment and application deadlines, just to stay in touch. And again, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, website, LinkedIn, anywhere you want, and we will have all this information there, all sorts of links and everything. So yeah, just make sure to keep up. Next slide, please. Right, so again, this is another way to get to the events tab. And again, this will have it'll have a calendar, or you can add it to your own. yeah, so this is what that page kind of looks like. Again, you can go check it out right now if you need to. But yeah, this is just an easy way to keep up with the rest of our recruitment timeline and our events throughout the semester. So yeah, that officially kind of concludes our info session, but now we're going to open it up kind of to a Q&A. It's going to be a little difficult to kind of facilitate that over Zoom, as I'm sure a lot of you guys have experienced, through class icebreakers or other club info sessions or whatnot. So I'll kind of be explaining how we're doing this in the next slide. So as we mentioned before, we've been running our Discord. It's been open for a couple of days now. And basically the way this works, for those of you who haven't used Discord before, if you click that link, and again, this link can be found on our website as well, you will be added into our server. And there will be two different kind of categories on the left side. I would recommend getting the Discord app because it just works a lot better on the computer. But if you just want to use the web version, that's totally okay too. It should work out. But yeah, so you'll be added to two different categories. So info session is going to be the main one for today. There's going to be a bunch of different voice channels. Basically, the way this works is you can kind of just hop into any sort of voice channel. We'll have a couple members and a couple exec leaders in each channel. You can just casually chat about, any sort of thing like, the application, any specific committee, just Berkeley in general, clubs, recruiting, consulting, just anything you want, just a super casual chat. You can talk to our members, get to know us a little better. But yeah, there should be a bunch of different voice channels. It should be pretty fun. And then recruitment is the other main category. So in this one, we have a couple of different text channels, and this will be active throughout the rest of the week. You can kind of just ask any sort of general questions on recruitment, timeline, where to find us, how to connect with us. We have a voice channel there as well, where we're kind of doing, some of the sophomores will know this, maybe not the freshmen, but kind of try to emulate the Spiral tabling, where you can just hop in, talk to some members about the club, just hop out just pretty casually. But yeah, so those will be the two main things, and we'll kind of start transitioning over to that soon, given that we're reaching 8 p.m. But yeah, so if you guys want to go ahead.
Samir, can you click next?
Oh yeah. But yeah, if you guys want to go click on that link and kind of just get situated with Discord, this is kind of what it'll look like. So you see on the left, the info session kind of category has 4 kind of like icons that are hashtags. Those are just text channels where you can just ask questions if you don't want to speak. And then everything with the little audio symbol is a voice channel where you can hop in and just straight up talk to whoever's in that channel. And then at the bottom, you can kind of see the recruitment kind of subset as well. And that's kind of a similar thing, but that'll be used for the rest of the week. Whereas this info session kind of group is only going to be used for today. And so a lot of you guys are kind of hopping into that now, as you might be able to hear my notification sounds from Discord. But yeah, we'll stay in this, a couple of us will stay in this Zoom chat just to answer questions, help you guys get into the Discord, since I know it's somewhat of a new app for a lot of people. So those of you who want to get into the Discord and start talking, feel free to. And the rest of you guys, we'll stay in here for a little bit and kind of wrap things up. But yeah, thank you guys for coming to the info session. It was great seeing a lot of you guys, and we're excited to talk to you for the rest of the week and in Discord right now.
Yeah, and if you have any questions, we also have text channels open. So that's at the top of the category. You can ask general questions in the lobby, or you can ask committee-specific questions in consulting, academic, and decal if you feel like the voice channels are a little too congested to talk. But we're trying to open up as many channels as we can, and we're free to open more and more and more because I think there's plenty of DSS members available to chat. So yeah, thank you everyone for coming. If you have questions about how to navigate this, just ask us here in the Zoom. But other than that, see you there. Yeah, turn your videos on too if you guys can.
Yeah, all right, guys. I'll be turning off this Zoom call in 2 minutes. So if you guys need help, let us know. Okay. Looks like there's only 3 people left. So if you guys don't have any questions, I'm going to go ahead and end the Zoom call. Okay. Thank you guys so much.